How are you? I'm not hearing you. Hi, everyone. Shawn, I'm gonna speak until Shawn gets that figured out. Been having some technical issues. No. Hello, Jay. Hello, Kate. Do you want to try?
We're gonna switch mics. Does that work?
There we go. That sounds good.
All right. Well, we're gonna try this because it reverbs in my ear, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's gonna drive you crazy.
Yeah, I know, and I don't want to mess with it.
Yeah. Oh, I understand.
Well, welcome everybody.
Yeah. Hello.
So
Hi,
I gotta
Deborah.
catch up with Jay. So he mentioned picture me on a dance floor somewhere. I'm gonna take this out and see if it'll work. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. That's perfect.
Oh, good.
Back in the day, I have been known to dance on the dance boxes at First Avenue. We're gonna leave it there with the cutoff jeans and the Doc Martens, but we're gonna leave that story there.
I love it. And Jay heard this story?
No, he had just mentioned that with this music, he could picture me dancing on the dance floor in the 2000s. So it was actually before 2000.
Oh, funny. That's hysterical.
If we can get a thumbs up from everybody, I just want to make sure they can hear me and you both. I see an echo gone from Walter. So yeah, we're probably good.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah, I'm on the road, so I'm in a hotel. So not the usual background, not the usual setup here. I got an iPad and a phone on a stand going, so hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties.
Yep.
Well, welcome to our Thursday. This is second Thursday in a row. Hey, Luann, and Deb, it's been a while, so welcome back. I know you were watching us for a while, and I know life takes over, so we appreciate you popping in and finding us on a Thursday, especially.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we got, I don't know if it's showing, because I had it on my phone. I had put my name down. You know how we always put our name? And because somebody said, who's going to be what witch tonight at the very beginning. I had Glenda the Good Witch on mine. I don't know if you would put anything on yours.
I did. So under my name, I have the Wicked Witch.
Oh, that's so funny that we ended up picking opposites. I love it.
I saw that you had done that, so I figured I may as well go ahead and, yeah.
That's funny, because I was like, let's see what he puts. And it might be up on the screen. Maybe it's just because I'm on my iPad and I can't see it, but yeah.
Yeah. I was not going to try to spell Elphaba. I mean, I think I know, but I'll just leave it as the Wicked Witch.
Right. I love it. Oh, hey, Kate, welcome.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we are doing the Witch stamp set tonight. So fun. 2 really cool cards. I actually did my card at the Crafty Day that I was at on Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, that was my first in-person kind of just crafty, not like class, just crafty day. I think there ended up being probably like 30 of us.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was really fun. And Candy was there, so I got to meet Candy in person for the first time. So it was really, really fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Penny, welcome.
She's always Billion behind the curtain. Yes, we should have you should have changed it to Oz or something behind the curtain, or the great one behind the curtain or something for tonight.
Absolutely. Yes,
well,
Jay, being wicked is fun. So
yeah, exactly. Yes. Should we head down to our down cam and get ourselves started?
Do it. Yeah.
Let's see if I can technically do this and just switcheroo.
Are you speaking, Shawn? Because we're not hearing you. I hear you, Jay. Wouldn't it be fun to have flying monkeys at your command? Yeah, Shawn, we're not hearing anything. Shawn, we're not hearing anything. That's hi, Brenda. That's okay.
Can you hear me?
I just get a yes. I can hear you now.
All right. We're gonna stay on the down cam for the rest of the night.
There you go. Don't mess with what works, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was saying the trick is going to be to do this sideways because my camera's to the side. And so if I was to face me,
Oh.
it's going to be sideways for you all. So we're going to see how talented we are to make this sideways tonight.
Oh, well, that's dedication, Shawn. If you have to change it, I think people will understand.
Well, we'll try. It's going to be easy painting.
Okay.
I'll let you go with the product if you want to start.
Sure, absolutely. So tonight we have a bundle that includes three pieces. I'm using two of the pieces. Shawn is using the third piece. So in the bundle is the Witch stamp set. And this also comes with the coordinating dies. We also have the Oz and Ends cutting dies. These were released actually a couple of years ago now. And they coordinate well with this month's release, so we're using them. And then Shawn is also using the is it the Best of Friends? Is that the name of it? Yeah, Best of Friends stamp set, which comes with that nice background that you see him have there, as well as stamps of the characters. And that bundle is $74.97 for all three, and keeping in mind that you're getting cutting dies for Witch. So in addition to that, I also tonight am using the Rainbow Revival paper pad from last year because I thought it was a good fit. And I'm using the Wonderland cards that came out, these here. So I'm using one of these because, again, it's a great fit for Oz. So those are the products that we are using tonight. And Shawn, I think you have an announcement about Freebie Friday.
Oh. Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay, it all of a sudden said mute. Yeah, so we've got Freebie Friday. If you spend $5 or more tonight, you get the 6-piece balloon stencil for free in honor of our one only Natalia from Brutus Monroe's 40th birthday. So $5 or more, and that's going to get you that Freebie Friday gift of the 6-piece balloon mask stencil.
Nice. Hello, Christy. Hello, Drea and Jay. Yes, there is a flying monkey in this die cut set, Oz and Ends, available on the website. And it's what's cool about it is it's the monkey figure, but then you also get the wings and a hat and a vest, along with some other pieces. There is also a new flying monkey stamp set that's part of this month's release. That is pretty cool. So you might want to check that out. Oh, did we lose Shawn again?
I'm going to get painted.
Okay. Do you want to share your card?
Oh, yeah. Let me find it.
Well, he's looking for his. I'll share mine with you, which is very, very glittery. I thought it would be a lot of fun to have those ruby red shoes. And then I put that green glitter there. And when you lift that up, we have a nice little pop-up here of the Wicked Witch of the West. And she is set against one of those cards with the sentiment, witching you all the best.
And for mine, I did watercolor background on that Best of Friends stamp set. I did the Pink Witch from the Witch stamp set. I've got lots of glitter on this one. So I have 3 types of glitter. So I use the Never Ending Teacup on the Yellow Brick Road. I use on all the green. And then for her, I used Emma's pink on her dress. So, and then I just put a little piece of vellum with the these crystals are, there's the name on here, the light pink crystals from Brutus Monroe on the back of the vellum for the bubble as she's floating away.
I love that you added the bubble in there, Shawn. That is just that's like the chef's kiss.
And I will give credit where credit is due. Not my idea. I had my card all done before I glued it together, and everybody at the table was like, "It's missing something." And I can't remember if it was Sandy or Colette or somebody was like, "She needs the bubble. You need vellum." I'm like, oh, "Yes." And actually, that's so funny you say that because that's everybody at the table was like, "That was the little piece de resistance that it needed."
Yeah.
So,
I love it. It's great. And your watercoloring is amazing.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
Very
Thank
pretty.
you. I embossed mine, so I just used a green pigment ink, and
Yep.
then I embossed it with the Spellbound new embossing powder. So the embossing is super glittery as well. So there's just a ton of glitter on this card.
Nice. Jay, I just wanted to share that the glitter cardstock that I used here is it's the Brutus Monroe Chromatic Reserve, and you can get a full assortment that you get 20 sheets, 20 colors. And it's, I mean, as you can see, it's fabulous. It just really, really glitters. Shimmers. So
Glitters, shimmers.
I know, all the same, right?
Yeah, exactly. Sparkle is sparkle. And I'm using the aqua pigments. So I've got yellow, blue, yellow, green, and green. And I actually just recently got some pearl. So I actually might try just throw a little pearl aqua pigment over some of this just to see tonight because I actually haven't tried it. We'll just see how time goes.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, I did a little bit of prep work in advance just because I was worried about having time to. Um, the other card that I used in the background on my sample, this one's a little darker, but I thought it was perfect for the Wicked Witch, like when she's in the forest and with the trees and all. So I thought that would be great. So I wanted to this time emboss my sentiment in white. So I used the alabaster embossing powder for the witching you all the best.
That's just like the perfect paper right there.
Yeah, I mean, they should honestly add these cards into the with the products because I remembered loving them with the Wonderland release, and I was like, they're perfect for Wizard of Oz.
Totally. Yep, totally. I'm assuming you can still hear me. I switched so I could see the chat.
Yes, yep, can hear you really
Okay.
well.
Okay. Yeah, so Sandy says it was her idea for the valve. I couldn't remember because there's about 3 or 4 of us at the table, and I know both. I think Sandy and Colette are, when in doubt, put vellum on it.
Well, that was great guidance. I mean, I think it would have been pretty without it, but with it, I mean, I mean, as a Wizard of Oz fan, it's just like I said, it just adds that special touch to it.
Oh, I think it like even just was like my initial thought was like it just tells the story now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's see. I'm just looking at the chat. There's some questions. Jay is asking, what is aqua pigment? I think Christy answered that for you. It is the essentially the Brutus Monroe version of like liquid watercolor. Um, and then Deborah is asking you, Shawn, is that watercolor paper?
It is actually, yes. So because I was going to be doing so much, this whole panel is going to be watercolor, and I'm pre-wetting it just a little bit too, so it spreads nicer. So I am using the Brutus Monroe watercolor paper.
Nice.
Kind of forget when we've got new people in our chat that um, we're so used to the lingo of aqua pigments and everything.
I know. Yeah.
Like the questions.
Christy is a smart lady. I agree.
She
Don't keep
is.
telling her that though, because she's gonna have it go to her head.
And we'll hear it for days.
Yeah. There'll be no living with her then, Jay.
Yeah,
So
right.
let's not encourage. I tease. Christy knows I love her.
So since we're mentioning Natalia's birthday, we should probably mention Brutus Monroe's 11-year anniversary party coming up
Yes.
on December 6th, I
6.
think, whatever that Saturday is. I think it's the 6th. Um,
Yep.
you can buy tickets virtually and in person. I know in person they're only doing like 25 or so in person. Um, and I'm not sure. I'm assuming maybe unlimited. I'm not sure for virtual, but whether you're in person or going to be virtual, you will get the Brutus Monroe kit, special edition kit for the party, worth I think a little over $100, and
Huh.
everybody will get that. And from
Yes.
what I hear, I have not done one of their parties yet, but I hear they throw one heck of a party.
Yeah. Last year's was, of course, it was a big one, but it was a lot of fun. Cool, Drea. We will
Now,
see
did you do
you
virtual
there.
last year or did you do in person?
I did do virtual. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's yeah, it can be tough for me with work and trying to make sure I can get a Friday off to be able to travel. So
Wow. And right now, honestly, the price of tickets is just ridiculous.
I know. Just crazy.
I'm just laying my color. I got it pretty wet and I bloomed it out around the edges. Now I'm just spreading it around, but I like the fact on watercolor paper, I can go back through and pick some of that up just to get my highlights and things back in there and vary the color.
Mm-hmm. You're breaking up a little bit, Shawn.
Um, I can hear it's probably the internet here, to be honest. Still,
Okay. Yep. Nope. Now I can hear you.
okay. I can hear my
Um,
phone crackling, so I'm assuming it's internet.
so Jay, I had a lot of fun with the virtual. Last year was a little different because of it being the 10-year anniversary and there was a lot going on. But I thought it was fun. And I think this year's going to be more of a return to, um, well, I can't really say for certain, but it there won't be. I don't think virtual you'll miss as much as like last year. There were some things that we missed out on just because they weren't able to get it broadcasted. So but it was a good time. And I have to tell you, the swag bag is amazing. Really, really good.
Can you give a hint of anything you got last year, like stamps and swag and T-shirts or anything? Or
It was a mix of stamps, stencils, dyes. Yeah, it was a bunch of different things. And it was great. Yeah, very nice. I think that I think the swag bag is personally, I think the swag's worth it.
I get the hesitation virtual though. You're like, am I gonna miss out? Am I just gonna be sitting here by my lonesome having my little
Oh,
drink and
exactly. Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
Anybody else? I know a couple people are humongo Oz fans. Anybody else in the chat like a big Oz fan? I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan, but I grew up with the movie and remember watching it as a kid over and over and over.
Yeah. I mean, I always loved it, and I loved Wicked. I brought my niece, my nephew, my mom, and my sisters to see it, and we had a great time. So lots of good memories for me. And then, yeah, growing up, the movie, I mean, it wasn't available as readily as it is today. And so that once a year when it was on, that like we got excited.
Now, did you like the movie Wicked version of the movie?
I haven't seen it yet. I have to
What?
watch it. I know. I know. That's the problem. Um I end up not seeing movies as soon as they come out with anymore, and it takes me a while to get to them. But I will.
You got to catch up with it. The new one coming out here.
I know, you're right. Absolutely. Hi, April. How are you? I think I had seen you in the chat and I was going to say hello, and then something else happened and I missed the chance. So, hello. See, now I read the books too. Like there's a whole series of Oz books, and I didn't read every single one, but I read quite a few of them. So,
Not gonna lie, never been a reader, even as a kid. Book reports, I read like first, middle, and end, and did it by book reports. I hated reading.
oh yeah, I spent a lot of time reading as a kid.
Karen, yes, we start at 7 p.m. Eastern. We always start 5 minutes to the hour with our intro so that we can just start right at 7 for everybody. So it's 7 Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. To answer your question, yes. Yeah, some people not a fan of Wicked or Oz. I think you either like it or you don't, because it's just it's the type of story. And
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. And yeah, I mean, I always enjoyed fantasy, so it was right up my
oh yeah,
alley.
same, totally. It's scrolling so fast. Jay's heard the musical, haven't seen the movie. Oh my gosh! Well, you're gonna anything theater for me. Broadway is that's my jam and my thing that I've had season tickets for. Gosh, 15 years now, I think. Hey, Heather Collins, welcome.
Hello, Heather.
Christopher Allen's talking, and I'm not sure if that is actually Christopher Allen or if that's Penny.
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Jake, because I'm basically a hobbit. That's all right. That's a whole nother movie.
Yes, it is. It's Penny. Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
I was working at Houghton Mifflin Publishing when the Lord of the Rings movies were released, and they owned, I believe they still do, they own the exclusive rights to publishing of Lord of the Rings. And it was so interesting as the movies came out to see which versions of the books with the different actors on the cover sold better. And I don't think you'll be surprised to hear that Viggo Mortensen's cover sold the most books.
Wow. Do they kind of plan for that? I mean, I'm assuming that's probably all in the plan of the production and stuff, I would assume.
Um, you know, it's kind of interesting because, where these books had been out for so long, they wanted to do these movie tie-in editions. And we really were not sure how well they were going to sell. So yes, there was some planning. And then of course we had to license the images and everything of the actors.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty cool to see.
I agree with you, Deb. I'm with Walter though. I like anything fantasy, so totally got hooked on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, and I mean Peter Jackson did such an amazing job with those movies.
Should have grabbed a red or some others. Well, we'll go blue. Jay says he liked the elves. There was just so many. I agree with you that he did such a great job because there's such interesting characters in that movie too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, Kate. Yeah.
There's
Um,
supposedly a little town. I think it's about 2-3 hours outside of Atlanta. Um, that has a whole mock-up of all the Hobbit house. Like it's literally like a small little town that you can walk through, and it's like Hobbit houses and stuff.
really?
Yeah, I've never
Wow.
been to it, but we've actually Googled it a couple times, almost going to it like for something to do on a weekend. Um, but if you Google it, you'll see that they've got pictures and stuff of the little houses and stuff you can go in, and it looks kind of cool actually.
Cool. April, yes. I enjoy fussy cutting. And I want to get her onto this card, and that's the best way to do it. So yeah, it's actually not that difficult. That's one nice thing. And you're going to see also that I'm going to be really particular, and I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and notch out that little white there, and notch out in between her arm and the broom, and oh yeah.
All right, if this is loud, I'm using the hotel hair dryer to dry my card. I didn't bring my heat tool.
Uh-oh. Hey,
So it's a cheap
Samantha.
Conair.
Nice to see you join us tonight, my friend. I am an X-Acto knife person, Jay. Yes. I I actually like using an X-Acto knife. Oops, I think it's fun. Oh, the finger blades. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I haven't tried one of those yet. I'm not that adventurous just yet, but maybe. Really, this part of the broom is kind of the toughest part, and even this isn't too bad.
I couldn't hear, but I was watching the chat. So yeah, April, my cheap Conair, it didn't overheat, so we're good. She's like, don't get the fire department called. That's all I need is to evacuate the hotel because of my card.
Be some excitement in that hotel, huh?
Yeah. So this is where I'm putting. This was the never-ending teacup. It's got the little stars and stuff in it, which I thought was kind of perfect just to put on this little yellow brick road. So I did that just on the road. The emerald's gonna go all over the green, and then when I get her colored, I'll do the pink on her dress.
Yeah, I do enjoy fussy cutting, Heather. Yeah. Heather, something we were talking about before you got here is this is one of the Wonderland cards, and these backgrounds are so fabulous for this release. They blend right in and look like Oz. They're perfect. Yeah, I
I
agree.
missed. Did you use markers on to color that? I missed what you with.
The witch?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, I colored her with markers.
Okay.
Yep. What was I going to say? Yes, yeah, we mentioned that the bundle comes with the dies. I don't have the dies here, so but yeah, fussy cutting. There was something about fussy cutting. I don't remember. It'll come to me. It's old age setting in.
Yeah, and then just don't forget we've got the freebie Friday. So spend $5 and you're gonna get that free six balloon stencil. Natalia's birthday. I think I might have a collab link too in the description. I can't remember if I put that in there before I left today. So
That's right, Christy. Team Fussy Cut.
Jay, I use glitter glazes. So 3 different colors of glitter glazes. So they are a kind of like a jelly kind of consistency. And then just packed full of glitter. There's different ones. So like for example, the teacup, never ending teacup has little tiny, and I'm not sure if the camera up or not, little tiny stars in it. And then some have chunks, some just have like the Emma pink, and this one are just straight on glitter in that kind of jelly like base, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, Jay, if you haven't used the glitter glazes, they're amazing. And I always recommend starting with fallen snow.
If
And
you were gonna
it,
say that.
yeah, it's not just for winter. Like it's a beautiful, beautiful color, like a color combination of glitter inside that is multi-purpose, can be used on so many different things. And it just adds that little pop of pizzazz to your project. It really is fabulous.
It is a good one though, because it just gives you sparkle without color and gets you used to what they are.
Yeah.
Great one for Christmas kind of stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you start talking, I'm like, I'll put money. He's gonna say fallen snow.
You know me too well.
Yeah. I'm doing alcohol markers if anybody is just curious. on her dress, on the witch
Oh
here.
no, I broke her broom. That's all right. I can glue it and it'll be fine. It will be fine. We don't want her melting. Honestly, Deborah, like I just did cut off the tip of the broom, but it was a really like small space, like what you're referring to. It doesn't happen too often, believe it or not. So yeah, I don't it for me it's my OCD kicks in and I just need to have that small little space cut out and not showing any white.
Yeah, I saw Jay said he got some in his Christmas in July. Kate uses on flower petals. Yeah, I mean, those glitter glazes on flowers through a stencil for a full on like background on your card.
Oh yeah.
Um, and they just go on so easy. Yes, Jays, these are Ohuhu markers.
In addition to being fun to say, I really like the Ohuhu.
My only thing with them is the caps don't necessarily truly match the marker.
This is true. Oh, that's
And
right. I
so I always
remember
have to do the
talking about.
little like I did over. I can't see it, I guess, on camera, but I always have to do these little like tick marks to see where the color is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the nice thing is they do come with really great swatch cards. So if you take the time to
Yes.
swatch them, they you get a really good reference to look at. Okay. So now that she is cut, I'm going to get her onto this pretty forest background.
Jay, I have gotten that hex chart. I can't remember where I got it from one of the ladies that I follow on YouTube, and yeah, not gonna lie, I've been lazy to fill it out. Like, I think I have a pre-filled out one too, actually, but I got the blank one for the markers I have, but I have not filled it
Hi,
in.
Cordelia. Yes, I have a lot of the Alta New markers as well, Cordelia, and I actually I do like them quite a bit.
Do you like the Alta News, Cordelia?
One of the Alta New markers. The only thing I don't like about them is that you can't buy them individually. You have to buy them in sets. Um, but you can buy replacement tips and refills. And my favorite is this, and believe me, I'm not crazy. It's icy lemonade. It's a very pale yellow, but when you are like coloring leaves or flowers and you want to add just that little something that's like going to blend all of the colors together and give it like just a little something special, I put that icy lemonade over and your leaves just come out beautiful. Okay, so I have that. I have this. Now what I need, actually I shouldn't have put that away. I need my X-Acto knife again. So now I'm going to cut my track for moving my my card up and down with the ruby shoes. And it's really simple. To make the piece that's moving it, I just took a 2-inch by 4-inch piece of the Raven cardstock, scored a quarter and a quarter, and then in a half from there. And then you fold it up to make this little contraption. And this top part, you can glue these little quarter piece sides down. And this is the piece that you can attach your shoes to and move that up and down. So it's really easy. And I personally just cut how I thought made sense, if that makes sense. Like I didn't measure it out. I'm going to adhere my green sparkly arch onto here, which is an A2 black panel, and then this patterned paper that's cut down to 4 inches by 5.25. And then I'm going to use my X-Acto knife and my T-square to cut that little track and cut through both pieces, so that I'll be able to put the card behind it and move it up and down. So I'm going to start with getting this on there with some double-sided tape.
You've done a couple cards with those sliders like that. I need to get into some of the slider things. I have never tried that.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty easy. And, there are die sets you can buy that will create these slider tracks. There are products you can buy that will act kind of like this little track thing does. But honestly, I kind of figure it's easy enough to make on your own and save some money. But if you're somebody that doesn't like to experiment and try it and try to figure out how to make it, then those other products come in pretty handy.
All right. My lady, I think it's colored. We'll give her a little something here on her cheek.
So I'm just going to, now that I have my arch on there, I'm just going to come a little bit left of center, and I'm going to make my cut. Then I'm going to go a little bit right of center, make a cut, and then just make the connecting at the top and bottom and take that strip out. And you can make this like you could actually start just under the top of your arch and go to just under the bottom. You can make it shorter than that, however much you want that card to be able to get popped up. And since this is pretty thick cardstock and you have a couple of pieces together, you probably just run through it 3 times. Probably should do it. Yeah, and as you can see, it just separates right there. The other thing you can do is if you are having a hard time seeing it, like if you're using glitter cardstock, you can flip it over and do it from behind too. Either way will be fine. And if you were to get a little notch or something in your glitter paper, just take a green alcohol marker and dab it and it'll cover it up for you. I'm going to go this way for this one, just so I can see that cut a little bit easier.
All right, didn't bring a picker tool. Let's see if my nubby fingers can pick these little tiny things up.
You're lucky that you have nubby fingers. I have fat thumbs.
Well, yeah. The key is to try to get a roll on their flat side so you can like squish it down with your finger. Hey, Jim. I see a BRB and I didn't see him pop in.
Oh,
Mr.
hey,
Jim.
Jim. Yeah, I didn't see him either.
Well, we're hoping this Thursday time slot is working for you all and not interruptive and still joining us, so we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go and I can't get it to flip.
Let's check that. That looks good. Now I just need to check up here. Right there.
All right, I'm going to see if I can dry my glitter here just a little bit with the Econo hair dryer.
Okay. Oh, Kate, that's funny. Luckily I've never had an accident, so I'm going to knock on wood really quickly. But yeah. I understand where she's coming from, though. You definitely have to be careful. I'll actually embarrass myself and tell you that I have less trouble with X-Acto knives than I do super glue. I can't tell you how many times I have super glued fingers together and had to go through quite a bit of hand sanitizer to loosen it up and finally be able to unglue my fingers. So for me, it's not the X-Acto knives; it's the super glue.
I see the X-Acto knife comment. What was with the X-Acto knife? She's too dangerous with the X-Acto knife?
Oh, no, Kate had said that her daughter begged her not to use one because she didn't want to see her mom coming into the ER while she's working.
Oh, got it.
And I said, I haven't had any issues with X-Acto knives, but I've had issues with super glue and gluing my fingers together.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm just going to use a small piece of this track. You don't have to use the whole thing because that would really limit how much you can lift it. But this was left over from the one I made the other day for my example. And I just use a little bit of it. And then I save it for the next time I do one. And what you'll see is once I get that attached to my card, it then is just going to slide it right up and down. And I'm just going to put that right down here in the center of my card. And that also will prevent the card from going up too far too.
I'll see if the camera can pick it up because I'll tack onto that X-Acto knife. I don't know if you can see the scar that's right here. That was,
Oh, yeah.
I think yeah, it's like right here. and I don't want to gross people out and make them faint, but like meaty part cutting into it. Okay, visual. I had to been in maybe 8th grade, and it was when it was popular to take those 2-liter bottles of soda
Yeah.
and turn them into like a wind spinner thingy. And so I had found, this is, back, how far back that I was crafty. I found a thing on how to do it. You had to use an X-Acto knife and cut these slits the long way down the bottle, and then like kind of bend the plastic out so it acts like a fan and then spins the bottle, right?
Okay.
I was about halfway through it, and yeah, I'm holding the bottle like this, and I was cutting down like this, and just slipped and just caught my hand, and
Oh.
yeah, ended up in the ER with stitches on that one.
Oh, I bet. Ouch. Wow. Hello, Melissa.
Hey,
Nice to see you.
welcome.
So I'm just gonna. I had a little bit of white showing up there, so I'm just gonna take a marker and a green marker, and just color that in, and then you won't even see it. Okay, so the card is on. Just gonna put that back there.
So on my sample card, I think I did. Let me just double check.
Okay.
I put this on very, very, very thin dimensionals, and when I did that, my vellum was kind of curling up on me and not laying nice and smooth and flat. And so thanks to the table and Sandy, helped me figure out if I sprayed pixie spray on the back of it, and then I just put 2 little weights on here until it was done drying to stick, to hold that flat without doing glue, so you don't see anything holding that down. I
Oh,
didn't bring dimensionals with me, so I just have glued this one down. And I only say that because it's getting wet from some of the glitter, still wet and curling. So when I get home, I'll probably just spray a little pixie spray underneath there and set that down to dry.
oh, nice. Wow, that's Sandy. She's
Little
a
tip.
smart cookie, huh?
They've always got all kinds of tips.
All right, Sandy. So I cut just a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit
Deb. It
more.
was like, I hate to be too visual, but it was like a big flap of skin, and yeah, it was not it.
There we
It
go.
would make the
That's better.
week definitely pass out. I am done. I'll hold mine up so people can see it as Walter's finishing up his card. So my goal here was just going for very storybook kind of feel, bright colors and just a very loose kind of coloring, and then some alcohol on the markers on her dress. So that is my card. Went a little darker on the pink compared to this one. I will tell you, Olo marker, or excuse me, a hoo markers on this one. When I did this at Crafty Day, I was testing out some people's Olo markers. So this one is Olo. This is a hoo.
Nice. I've been too busy talking, so I'm
You're
taking
good.
a few extra minutes.
I didn't go too complicated for the hotel, so I knew I was probably not going to take too long. I got to get through security with this stuff. If I get randomed as an employee, and I still have to, which I did get randomed today.
Oh,
So I
really?
had to have, oh yeah, I can
Oh,
go through the employee line, but, and then you don't get scanned, and I can take whatever I want through being an employee. But I
mhm.
got random today, and then you got to abide by all the carry-on rules. So
Yeah.
luckily, I try to pack as if I'm gonna get random, because the last thing I want is all these products to get confiscated.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be awful. That would be awful. I am
Thank you guys. Thank you,
almost.
Deb. Thank you, Amanda. Laurie, hello. I don't think I said hi to Laurie yet. Cindy up there, hello.
Oh, hey, Lori. Nice to see you, friend.
Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, just so everybody knows. So new time, new day. So we are now on Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central for those of us in Central Time, on Thursday evenings. So we have taken over, and not by assault or weapons or anything, but we've taken over Christopher's time slot on Thursday. So he is
Oh,
not
come
locked up
on.
anywhere. We promise.
I don't know. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah,
Shawn,
quite. What?
Shawn was holding Christopher by the collar, threatening him, and I was yelling, "Check him for ink. Does he have any ink on him?
Yeah.
Does he have any
It was quite the
paintbrushes?"
hostile takeover.
That's right, Jay.
Yeah.
Blinded him with glitter.
We actually buried him in his own glitter. his own glitter glaze.
You didn't know that trick, Jay? You actually, like, for protection, carry the glitter around in your pocket, and if anybody comes up and attacks you, you can just take a handful of glitter and blow it at them and run. I'm not being serious.
Or are you?
I don't want anyone thinking that I was. Never tried it.
We also forgot to mention that we do get these products for free being on the inspiration team. And so there is an affiliate link that is my affiliate link. Walter doesn't have one. So I do get a little kickback if you use that one at no cost to you, but we do get these products free just to feature these two versions of every card for you on Thursdays, as design team members. I know, Melissa. I know. We've got some that we're like, just can't do Thursdays, and we get it. We appreciate you stopping in though and sharing your family time.
We sure do. Okay, so now I'm going to get this panel onto my card base. And then all I have to do is get my shoes onto the slider. And as you can see, the slider goes right up and down.
What did you use for the slider? Is it an actual little peg slider thing that's an actual slider, or did you make one?
I made it.
Oh,
yep, just paper. Yeah. I'm kind of like MacGyver that way. I like to figure things out.
That ages us if we know who MacGyver is.
Luckily, I think a lot of people in here probably know MacGyver.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
And then I'm using my little dental pick, which, it's a weeding tool, but I've had several people tell me it looks just like a dental pick, just to press down and create a little platform there. And then what I'll do is put some glue onto that. Careful just to get it in the center so it doesn't go down and glue that track to your card. And then take the slippers, and you can position them how you'd like. I'm going to do it just like that. Then I'm just going to use my pick one last time to push. And I'm going to let that dry before I try moving it. But once it's dry, this is what you end up with. And you just move the card up using the slippers. And this one is essentially the same thing.
When I saw you do the slippers, I thought of so many cards that I could use those slippers for, like not even just Oz related. Like, I'd love it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Actually, if anyone's doing any Christmas cards and you're doing a Nutcracker theme, perfect.
Oh, yes.
Perfect for ballet slippers. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, so that's it. Pretty easy, and it's just a little bit of MacGyvering, and yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. Hey, Amanda. Nice to see you. I'm sorry if I missed you come in earlier. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, just nice and easy.
Well, there's our 2 cards. I'm not going to switch to the face cam because I don't want to screw up the sound.
Okay.
So
I will go ahead. Oh, did we lose you? Thanks, Drea. Shawn, are you there? Oh. No. Oh. No. Thank you, Deborah.
I'm probably echoing by doing that.
Oh, but there you are. Yeah, that's okay. People are going to hear us echo, but we'll echo as we head out.
Yeah. Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
Kate. Thanks so much for joining us. Had a lot of fun. Hope you did too. Next week we will be returning to Oz, won't we? Let me check my little cheat sheet here. Yes, we're going to be returning to Oz next week.
We're reaching into the box of inspiration.
Yes, we are.